patient, whatever you got going on, and not allowing these flying monkeys to have any access to you. And your ancestors have a lot of love for you, dude. Your ancestors are so fucking proud of you. It's insane. God, Jesus, angels, ancestors, loved ones that passed away are so proud of you. It is insane. Keep going, alright? You're going to have a reason to celebrate. I'm looking at these hearts here as like the 3 of Cups. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. You're going to get some sort of like communication or something that's going to, or you're going to have a major glow up or something, because you are a rising star. Keep showing up. This is why these people try to attack you so much. This is why, you know, all this crap is going on. So, ooh. We had self-love that I called right here. You love yourself too much for to ever let this idiot back in your life, whether it was a friend, family, an ex, whatever this situation is, and see how, like, it got stuck there. There's, you know, they're mad because, like, it wanted to come out in reverse. Like, I'm gonna take it both ways. You love yourself too much for this idiot. This person has no self-love, no love for themselves or anybody else. They're very selfish, while you are a very selfless person. You know, you always put, you know, you're very, you know, loving, nurturing, caring. Somebody might be trying to attack your bottom 3, like your root chakra, your sacral and solar plexus chakra, where his heart is, or they're trying to, and they're mad because they're blocked. That's what it is. They're blocked. They can't attach you. They can't come, you know, siphon from your chakras anymore. Somebody's holding back their feelings for you as well, the love that they have for you. Somebody might be giving you chocolates. I'm seeing this as like a thing. Yeah, they're going through bad karma for this, for trying to attack you in your work, whatever else they got going on here. Because you love yourself too much. Whatever they were trying to do to you, you were too protected. They're getting really bad karma. Work, labor, and efforts. It's because of all the work, labor, and effort they put into trying to call it, like, you know, send attack after attack after attack, and they keep just been getting blocked. They should have learned their lessons. They didn't want to learn their lessons. It was just bouncing right off of you, and it's been collecting in like karma land, right? Just gathering up. Maybe they thought they were getting away with it. Maybe they thought it was affecting you, and it wasn't. Or if anything, it would just be a little tiny bit, just so that you would know what's going on, to test you and to test your faith, and then to test them to see what you know, how bad this karma is going to be. So maybe they thought they were getting away with it because they weren't really seeing anything, or they weren't connecting the dots and realizing it was what was going on here. And now it's raining bad karma on them. It's like a major backfire, because like I said, with the 8 of Wands, it's now in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, they're getting a huge backfire karma. You know, anybody that came up against you, and there's a workplace too that you used to work at that's getting bad karma as well. Anybody that came up against you, all right. And it's because you're and anybody that thinks they're even going to come play on whatever you're doing, they're being watched by the authorities, especially with the with you being a rising star. You know, like you have something to do with social media. They're getting in trouble for trying to hack your devices and hacking your devices, and cyberbullying, a bunch of stuff, stalking, a bunch of stuff. Okay, they got themselves caught up. All right, we have see these 4 little birdies here. That's make me think of the 4 of Cups. Yeah, your days, it's in the reverse. Your days of losing out on opportunities are over. You're seeing the opportunities now. These idiots are losing out on opportunities because they're not paying attention. They're too hyper focused on you, that they're not even seeing opportunities coming their way. So now they blocked all their opportunities. They're screwed because they're going to prison for what they have done to you, and they're, you know, it's just raining bad karma onto them. And even some of their opportunities might even come to your way now because they want to be such dickheads. You know what I mean? God might give their opportunities to you. Certain of them. Somebody could be a Taurus. It looks like a Taurus symbol right here. Somebody could definitely be a Taurus. This could be you, or like somebody involved in the situation, or a past on loved one speaking to and through me to and for you. Or it could just be, you say, like, you know, they say Taurus are thick-headed, you know, no shade. My dad was a Taurus, you know, I love my dad. But you know what I'm saying, like, you know what the stigma is, like, the saying is, they're really, like, they're really set in their ways, okay? They didn't want to listen. Maybe they did get the signs, and they just didn't want to listen, and it's because you blocked them, so now they're really jealous and hating on the fact that everybody could see, ever since you cut these people off, you grew, healed, and evolved, and you turned into this beautiful star that you always were, that they worked so hard to make sure you didn't see, but you see it, and you're letting your light shine, okay? And while they're living under this, you know, dark gray cloud that's just pouring bad karma onto them, and you have this heavenly light being shined shined on you, and the light shined on you in a very beautiful and positive way, because you're putting out love and positivity, right? And that's what you're attracting. They're putting out darkness, hate, and destruction and upheaval and chaos. So that's what they're attracting. Not your problem, okay? And they have no self-love. You do. You have love for yourself and for everybody else. They have no love for anybody, not even themselves. That's not your problem. They're being thick-headed. There were signs that were being shown to them. They ignored it, okay? They didn't give a fuck, or they just didn't they're too hyper-focused on you and trying to kill and destroy you, that all they did is they're killing themselves. Not your problem though, okay? Something about the poison apple. Somebody could have poisoned your food. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Alright, sorry, guys. But yeah, what I was saying, yeah, and this is giving me Adam and Eve, right? Like I said, something about the poisonous apple. This could be literally or figuratively speaking, okay? I'm also getting Adam and Eve. They wanted to manipulate you to eat the forbidden fruit, right? Whether this is they try to poison you, try to give you some cursed food or an object, and you're hell to no, right? And they couldn't get you to do this, right? Because your intuition kicks on every time. You already know. You're very clairvoyant, okay? You're very tapped in. Your ancestors are always there. Gods and Jesus, angels, ancestors, love in the best way, are always there, protecting you, guiding you, and also you yourself. You're always there. You're on top of things, and because you didn't bite this forbidden fruit, whether it was literally food, or if it was something that was cursed, or if it was the masculine or people, whatever the situation was, you're not falling for the bullshit, okay? You're using your intuition. You're learning to not second guess yourself, okay? You're really realizing how tapped in you truly are, all right? And because of that, I'm looking at these three little birdies right here, as now as the Three of Cups. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. A lot of happiness after all these dark, after all your shadow, your dark days. And they're trying super hard to put this cloud over your sun, to block your sun, to block your happiness, your joy, your abundance. But it's not happening, because you always turn every darkness you find a positive out of every negative, okay? And you're going to be turning, or you already are turning, everything that you've been through, all the chaos, destruction, upheaval, mayhem, all the darkness, into light. And you're doing it in a way where you're going to be helping so many people around the world to be able to go through similar situations. And you're finding light of situation, even laughing at yourself if you have to, stupid things that you've been through. It's all living and learn, experiences. And even if it is well, damn, I can't believe I really did that, you're still speaking about it, and it's you're laughing about it, all right, yeah, maybe we're dumb, we did things, not dumb, you're not dumb at all, you're very intelligent actually, but we do stupid things, but we learn from them, we learn from our past mistakes, and we're also still not, instead of holding it inside and hiding it, no, we're learning to help other people and to speak about it. And who cares what other people think, because even if other people think it's stupid or it's funny or might want to look down on you for it, there's somebody out there that's going to resonate with that too, and it's going to give them that aha moment, and it's going to feel oh well, wow, they're going to really connect to somebody, okay? So continue doing that, all right? Because yeah, some people might judge you. Who gives a fuck, and don't be, they're going to have to deal with the consequences for judging somebody anyway. And judge not to, don't judge somebody, or else you'll get judged yourself. So that's up to God, but who cares? Because there is, no matter what, there's somebody out there that that's going to resonate, and it's going to resonate with what you're going through, and it's going to help somebody, okay? Even if it doesn't even seem like you are to you, you're with so many different things. So people are also shocked about how upfront you are about things, and how brazen you are to speak about certain things. You're not afraid. Eminem's "I'm not afraid to take a stand." Yeah, exactly. You're not afraid to take a stand, okay? And you don't you don't care what people think or say about you, or how they might perceive you or judge you. And it's because you're your authentic self. And people are just jealous and envious of that, because they can't be themselves, because they know what they have done, and they're so scared to face themselves. They can't even face themselves, let alone somebody else facing them. Let alone them admitting. They could, but will they? Most likely not, because that means they'd have to own up to the things that they've done. They can't do that. They always have to hide it. They could, but they won't. I mean, they could, You know, some of the people you are actually getting people. Something about a colostomy bag could be significant. Or a birthmark. Somebody could have a colostomy bag. We're going to end up needing one possibly. Colostomy bag is when your large intense, you won't be able to go number 2 anymore, okay? Regularly, you'll have your large intestine coming out of your stomach, your abdomen here, and your bowel movements go into a bag, okay? There could be different reasons for it, all right? Something about colostomy bag. So I just seen this mark right here. That's really normally like before, like I seen it as like a birthmark or something like that, or like a bruise or a tattoo. This time, I don't know why, I just had a flashback of my father's colostomy bag, okay? It's like literally your large intestine comes out of your stomach and it goes into, your bowels go into, movements go into a bag, all right? Somebody could be a caregiver. We have this and an occupation, yeah, doctor. It's their karma for what they've done to you. It could be a karmic masculine, doesn't have to be. Could be an ex, it doesn't have to be. It could just be anybody, I mean, really, honestly, but I'm strongly picking that up. They're realizing all their work, labor, and efforts to try to stop you, block you is not happening, okay? And they see, like, how much, you know, joy and abundance you get, how much happiness, like, your passion for whatever it is you're doing for work, alright? So they can't stop you, they can't block you, they keep, you know what I mean? They're just dumb. Like, it doesn't even make sense at this time, alright? People have to walk away because they realize they can't block you. You're too protected, all right? They're just jealous because you love whatever it is that you do. You're very passionate about what you do and what you speak on, and you know, and helping people, okay, and helping people through their dark times. And look, like, you're helping a lot of people. Like, there's barely any darkness left, okay? Look at all this is all light. You help people, like, you're fading out all the darkness, and the negativity. You're also helping people go from the dark to the light, right? And you're helping a lot of people switch sides, okay, and realize what they've been doing is not working and it's not right. You're really connecting with so many different people all around the world. This is what I'm strongly getting. You're doing something, you have to be doing something online for a rising star. You have to be. And with your occupation, you have to be. There's also old workplace that's getting shut down, or something that's getting in trouble for what they've done to you. Somebody could sell food or have like a food channel as well, or maybe that's what you're going to be doing, or something with plants or something like that. You're also, like, you know, been eating a lot healthier, or you need to, one or the other. They want to know how you're so healthy. It's because you're not, what do you mean? Like, what? You don't do anything toxic, like, and you take care of yourself. You have a lot of love, self-love. Like, you take very good care of you. All right, these people are out here doing like all types of crazy shit. Like, they're doing low vibrational things that are causing themselves bad health, and they have addictions and everything else. And plus, like, the black magic, the witchcraft, or whatever they're conjuring, all the bullcrap and the negative energy they're putting out, that's what they're attracting. You're putting out nothing but love and positivity. You know, you're love and light, and that's what you're attracting. And also, you have a lot. You take care of yourself, very good care of yourself. Merle could be someone's name. Yeah, your ancestor stepped in on this love spell. These people are doing love spells on you, actively doing it. They're getting bad karma for this. Now they're getting really obsessed with you, even more so than what they already were. Your ancestors took care of that real quick, okay? Someone's name could be Chanel. This could be your name or somebody involved. Somebody could be looking like, oh shit. Somebody could be looking like Schmeagol from Lord of the Rings. So I just seen this and I was like, I just thought of like Lord of the Rings, the ring, right? And I was just like, my precious. Someone could be looking at you as like they're so obsessed with you. They're just like, they're like doing all these spells and hexes on you, and it's like doing the opposite effect, and it's like taking over their bodies, and I'm just seeing somebody like losing their hair, looking like Schmeagol, like karma's whooping that ass so bad, and they're so obsessed with you, and they're not stopping, they're looking like fucking, like Schmeagle, like, my precious. Like, thinking they can still get you. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, don't you, like, look in the mirror, homie. Like, no, I can't take my eyes off of the collective. Like, it's my precious. I know if I do another spell, we all gather together, and the powers of 130, I'm sure the collective will come back to me. Like, no, bro, like, look at you, homie. Like, look at you the way you're looking right now. I mean, this is not a good look, my dude. The images I get in my head sometimes, like, holy shit. There, somebody's abusing divination. Somebody could have gotten, you could be definitely a reader. Yeah, they're trying to say that you're a reader, I feel like, or they're abusing divination, okay, or somebody could have been a reader that was attacking you, that's doing love spells. There we had the concern in the reverse, okay, this flying monkey. I feel like it actually goes this way. That's what I feel like it goes. Like, there's a karmic masculine. It's a flying monkey. That's either they could be a reader, they don't have to be, or they're doing divination spying. They're abusing divination. Okay, and they're upset because they're watching you. They see that whatever they try to do to you is not working. They'll still have a spell and everything else. It makes more sense this way, yeah. All right, because they both fell at the same time, so it could be either way. And they're worried because they're watching. They're trying to do something to get you in your head for you to be questioning yourself. They're also doing something on you, like to try to get you to, I don't know, to love them or whatever, and to get people to look at you in a different light or fashion. But it's not working. Your ancestors stepped in, was like, absolutely not. They're trying to curse you. You could be a reader, you don't have to be, but I'm strongly picking that up. You could possibly be, you don't have to be. Somebody could have gave a false reading as well. It could be a karmic masculine, or a karmic masculine is just abusing divination spying, okay? People are going to, if you are a reader, you don't have to be, okay? You don't have to be, but if you are, I'm just saying, because the way it looks like you could be, but you don't have to be. It could just be somebody giving a false reading, or it could be somebody that's divination spying or abusing divination, okay? They could, if they are, I'm just saying, say if you are a reader, and there's a karmic masculine out here, say if they are a reader too, but I feel like obviously they're a karmic reader, right? Now, if they're attacking your channel, they're trying to attack you in your channel and trying to get people to look at you in a different, light. They're doing whatever the situation is. If that's the case, then what's going to happen is, they're concerned because they're watching it, like, or they're not, they're watching you, they're seeing you're not concerned. Maybe they're trying to get your attention and say stupid shit to try to, but you're like not even, you're like, whatever, you're a loser. It's not affecting you because it's not, it's not true. So why is something that's not true going to bother you, right? Like, yeah, who cares? Like, whatever's done in the dark's going to come out to light. It always does, right? So now say if they were attacking your channel or trying to say some dumb shit about you, what's going to happen is their channel's going to end up going under. They're going to start losing, because that's you're abusing, like, what you're going up against a divine being who's heavily protected, all right? And what's going to happen is people are going to leave their channel and end up coming to your channel, and people are, you know what I mean, and it's going to come out. So just let it go. Don't let it bother you. And if if your channel's under attack, just stay in your it's very important to just remain very positive and stay in your faith, and just know that it's only an illusion, okay? And whatever time, whatever subscribers, whatever views you miss in that little bit of time, whatever, it's the better you learn to have 1,000,000% faith and trust in God, the quicker it's going to be, and the better the outcome's going to be, okay? And you know what I mean? This person, everyone's going to see this person. Yeah, all karmic readers that are out here doing some bullshit, they're going to be exposed. Guys, again, this is I'm going to remind you again, because I just want you to protect yourselves. Make sure before you're watching any reading, whether you're getting a personal reading, especially if you're getting a personal reading, or just even watching any collective reading, make sure you are protecting your energy, and what do you call it, before and after, okay? And especially if you're getting a personal reading done, make sure you are, asking, Archangel Michael, you ask God, Jesus, angels, ancestors, loved ones that passed away to protect you, your energy, and whatever you got going on, before, during, and after your reading, okay? And to watch over who's ever, make sure you're meditating and finding out, ask God who you can trust, and, to do a personal reading for you. And guys, I don't do personal readings, so, not right now anyway, so don't get scammed, okay? Somebody could be trying to portray themselves to be you, okay? That's another thing. But just make sure you're protecting your energy and ask them to watch over the person too, to make sure they're not doing anything. And when you're done the reading as well, make sure you call your power back and you don't give them access anymore. Because when you're giving somebody, I'm not telling you don't get personal readings. You can still get personal readings. Just make sure you're doing them in the correct way. Make sure you're trusting who you go to first too. But most importantly, make sure you're protecting your energy, and you're protecting, because you're giving them access, you're giving them permission to go into, when you're doing a personal reading, to go into your energy. Okay, now there's ways you can test the person too, just like, yo, you can even just try test them out to see how they would act. Like, yo, my ex is like a total piece of shit and cheated on me, or whatever everyone is saying. Like, will you do something, like, and see if they'll dabble into something nasty just because you're saying that they did something, and see if they would curse him. If they say yes, you fucking run from that person. Okay, because that person, if they're gonna do that just off of what you're saying and for money, they'll do it to you. So especially if you're giving them access into your energy. Okay, make sure you're be very mindful of that. That's just a way. And if they say no or whatever, then be like, all right, cool, I was just testing you to make sure that I could trust you. You know what I'm saying? You could do that, but like, but make sure you're being honest with them afterwards. Just like, I was just testing you. Like, don't just, like, you know what I mean? Just make sure you let them know too, though. But you have to protect yourself. You know what I mean? And make sure you call your energy and your power back. All right. But it's sad that you have to even do that. But you know what I mean? You do. All right. I mean, I never got a personal reading, and I won't, because I just don't. I don't trust certain people, man. There's a reason for it, dude. I mean, I just been done dirty by, like, everybody that I love. Like, you think, let alone I could just do a reading my damn self. I mean, I don't even need to do a reading, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't trust it. Just be mindful of that, guys, and call your energy and your power back, and make sure you don't give them access after it either. Okay, make sure you take them out of your energy and protect yourself and your energy, your creativity, your fertility, and everything else, and your abundance. Okay. So I feel like something like that's happening here, but again, you don't have to be a reader. It could be just somebody that's divination spying, that's abusing divination, or that gave or that's, like, whatever the situation is. Okay, house. It could be somebody that you live with. Something could be about a house or something. It could be your weird-ass neighbor. It could be someone you lived with, or you do live with, or something possibly. Something significant, or a foundation. Don't ask me why I just heard conspiracy charges. Don't ask me why I heard conspiracy charges. I just heard that. I don't know why I'm seeing, like, so you could have went to school with this person. You don't have to, or, like, I don't know why I'm seeing this as a school for some reason. Like a little daycare or something. Like, somebody's kid could be in daycare. Maybe this is, like, maybe you used to babysit their kid or something. Maybe you work in a daycare or a school or something, or School of Hard Knocks, I just heard. The fuck? Somebody's window could have got smashed out. What the fuck's going on here? Or maybe you could even just do, okay, this could even be, maybe you just do with the house here. You don't even have to have a platform yet, right? I feel like you're going to. If you just do readings for yourself at home, or this person could possibly just be trying to pick up readings, all right? Maybe this person is a karmic masculine. Maybe you're a reader, right? Or you don't have to. Or you could even be the one to just, maybe you just do it at your house, okay? Maybe you don't have a platform yet. But I feel like I keep saying yes, maybe, I'm talking to a divine person. Because I feel like if you're doing it at home, you're going to eventually start doing a channel, okay? Maybe that's where the rising star is. All right, maybe just do it at your house, okay? Or this karmic masculine could be divination spying on you at their house, okay? Maybe they don't have a platform or something. Maybe, or if you do have a platform, right? If you are a reader, or maybe they're getting readings done and they're tired of wasting their money on doing readings, they want to figure it out themselves. confirmation. Somebody could have picked up a tarot deck, right, and tried to learn it themselves, and they don't know how to protect themselves. They ended up with an entity attachment, or they could be using a Ouija board. They could have tried to pick up a tarot deck, right? I'm also getting they're looking up occult things, like witchcraft and like spells, hexes, curses. They're teaching themselves. I'm strongly getting not a good fuck. Y'all heard that? Just getting all weird. Somebody's like radio can be getting weird. They could be getting white noise, and they don't know what they're doing. They're fucking around and they don't know what they're doing. And they got an entity attachment to them. Their house could be haunted. They don't know how to protect themselves. They don't know how to get rid of this entity attachment. I don't know if they even realize they have this entity attachment, but they do. Their radio, did you hear how my thing just sounded like that white noise? It sounded all fuzzy. Somebody's phone is, somebody's house is bugged. Somebody's phone, they could even have the audio things in your house, okay? You could have got a gift with a fucking microphone in it. They could be listening to everything that you're doing or watching everything you're doing. Whatever, losers. You're fucking weird, okay? That's invasion of privacy. That's conspiracy. Yeah, that would be conspiracy too. Conspiracy to commit. Depending on what they're doing, okay? Yeah, because I'm seeing this right here as a question mark. His hair right here, he didn't know what he was doing. He ended up fucking around. Either maybe he tried to do divination. He couldn't do it in the reverse. He couldn't figure out how to do it. Right? So, or he just didn't know what he was doing and doesn't know how to protect himself and know what to call in, and ended up with, you know, if you don't, you got to be careful. All right, you got to know, like, y'all don't see me do it because it takes me, I really go in, okay? It takes me half an hour before every single reading I do, usually, and it's to protect myself and to protect you, to protect the collective, all right? But there's a whole process, like, you know what I mean? So maybe it's somebody that's, like, watching my channel, they didn't know that, like, everything I do beforehand, maybe because if they're in your device, right, and you're watching my channel and they're just seeing, oh shit, she's really tapped in, like, and she's catching on, right? And it could be like, or you could do it too. Maybe you don't do the whole protection part ahead of time or whatever, or they just picked up, they didn't know what the hell they're doing. But every reading I do, like, there's a whole thing. I just don't do it on recording because it takes me a half an hour, and it's just not, I just do it just to save you time, right, guys? So, like, you don't have to sit here and, you know what I mean? And also, you don't want everybody to know exactly everything you do. When you protect yourselves, guys, it's very important for you to not let everybody know everything you do, because they'll try to counteract your protection, okay? They'll be like, oh, all right, well, they do this, that, and the other. All right, so how can I get away around this, that, and the other? That's why you got to be careful, and you don't do it. That's another reason why, too. But also, the main reason is so that you just don't waste your guys' times. Especially because, like, one whole video will be me protecting my energy and your energy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what happened. And either they didn't know to protect themselves, and they didn't realize, like, if they're not doing what we do to begin with to protect me and you, and then they're just accessing any entity, like they're accessing anything, which would be entities could come in too, like demonic entities can come in, but you got to make sure you protect yourself from them and make sure you don't call in anything like that, right? So I feel like that's what happened, or they couldn't figure out tarot, so they decided to, like, or they just were too lazy, or they just couldn't do it, right? Maybe their intuition's not on point, because it's, with tarot, guys, every card means so many different things. That's why you need the gifts to understand what part of what meanings it needs. You have to connect the dots. You have to use your intuition, and also, like, the downloads that we get as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more to it than what people think. And and what do you call it? All right. And not only that, so I feel like either they just didn't know that, or whatever it was, or they were just being lazy, and they're like, oh, fuck this, and then maybe picked up a Ouija board. Not a smart idea. They're also looking up occult things, okay? And they have no business doing what they're fucking doing. And they're also looking up witchcraft. They're teaching themselves. They didn't know what they're doing. You see the question mark right here? This idiot had no idea what they were doing. And now they fucked around. See the question mark right there? His hair looks like a question mark. And now he has an entity attachment because he had no idea what the hell he was doing. He's keeping this hidden. This is a sun, but it's coming out, right? You see how the rays ain't? Someone's name could be Ray. See how in the sun there's no rays coming out? He is not enlightening anybody. He wasn't enlightened. And it's kind of looking, it's more so look like a moon, right? But it is a sun. It's going to be exposed. It's going to be exposed. You probably already feel this, or you probably already intuitively know it. But he wasn't aware. It wasn't, you know, and he wasn't destined to do this. He wasn't ordained to do this either. Okay, yeah, and he's doing it for the wrong reasons. He's getting really bad karma for this. You could live with this person, or it could be a neighbor, it could be, or he's just doing it at his house, or this could even be like, you could even be just doing readings at your house for right now, and I feel like you're going to eventually end up having a channel if you are. Someone's name could be Chandler. Something like that's happening here. Of course, be mindful too, guys. You have people that are flying monkeys that are on whatever you got going on. Of course, they're pretending to be your best friends. Like they'll even call, like, you know, they'll even be like a members and everything else, and they'll just be hating on you, and like, but they act like we already know about that. They're mad that you pick up on that. Just don't even, you know, whatever. Let them dig their own. Yeah. You're very intuitive. You could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. You don't have to be, okay? Your name could be Kev, or someone's name could be Kevin. All right. But if whether you are a Leo or not, you're very strong, powerful. Your intuition is extremely powerful, very on point. Okay. You have a very strong and powerful, but I feel like you do have, I feel like you could be definitely a reader, because Intuitive Kev is a reader, and he's a damn good reader too. He's a very good, yeah. Somebody went around and gave a false reading, false narrative. Either gave us a false reading, or they were going around lying, saying that you didn't know what you're talking about, you're not a reader, or they went around, got in this person's ear and made them do a false fucking reading, or something like that's happening. And this nice guy in the reverse is getting really bad karma. It's not a nice guy at all. It's whatever you do for work, I'm strongly getting it, you're a reader. You're a reader. There's a karmic ass fucking reader out here that's going around doing fake ass. They probably don't even show their cards, right? This is probably somebody that doesn't, they show them face, and then they'll talk shit about people who don't show their face. What the fuck do you need to see someone's face for? Make it make sense. You don't need to see. What you need to see, you're here for a fucking reading. No shade to anybody who shows their face. But I'm saying, this is like how you're going to know it's this fucking moron. Alright? But like, it's because they're not even a reader. They're not who they say they are. They don't show their cards. Not saying that the ones that don't show their cards aren't good readers. Some people just do that, okay? But I'm saying this person is, it says right here, it's a flying monkey, it's a karmic masculine who doesn't know how to fucking, it's a fake reader. That it's going around giving fake readings. And is not a nice guy. Maybe you were nice to this person. Maybe you thought this person was a nice guy. This is at work. He's a fake reader. You know about this. Here you are, Intuitive Kev, in the upright. Your intuition is on point. You know who it is. You already know who it is. I feel like you're a reader. It's a karmic reader. It's a masculine. You could be a feminine or a masculine. It doesn't matter. You know who you are. This is a karmic reader going around making fucking lies about you. That is, they're not even a good reader. They're not a reader. They're fake. And they're getting bad karma for this. And they're doing this for work. They could even have like a good amount of followers. They're going to lose all of them. And I feel like you are a reader, okay? And I'm strongly getting that, because why would a karmic reader be attacking you unless this is your ex? This could be your ex, okay? Or a karmic friend of yours that you walked away from. It could be that, or if it's the same, I feel like this is what you both do. And they're just jealous and envious of you, and they could even have more followers than you. They're just salty as fuck because you're a fucking amazing reader. You know, you're dead on point. And I'm strongly getting this person shows only their face. They don't show the cards. If they even show themselves. They might not even show themselves or the cards. You know how some of them readers, they don't show. And I'm not, again, no